This video will find you when you feel like you've lost hope. Every single step you take in life, no matter how small of a step it is, takes you closer to the finish line. Just because you're not at the place that you expected yourself to be right now, it doesn't mean that you won't get there. It doesn't mean that you didn't move, and it doesn't mean that you didn't grow, and it doesn't mean that you're not getting closer. Imagine a race between two people. They're at the same place and they're really, really tired. Everything feels heavy, but only one of them decides to take a tiny more step, even though it feels like it wouldn't change anything. Who's closer to the finish line? Who has the biggest chance of getting to the finish line first? It's the one that didn't underestimate the tiny steps. Tiny steps matter, and the day you realize that is the day that your whole life will change. If you read 5 pages of a book every single day, which is a tiny step, at the end of the year, you will have read 6 whole books. If you walk 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, a tiny step, every single day, at the end of the year, you will have burnt 8,395 calories just from walking 5 minutes every single day, just for taking that tiny step. You text your mom every single day for a year, 1 message per day, that's something loving. She will have been felt loved every single day of a whole year. Small habits matter. Small steps matter. Everything matters, even though when you're at your lowest, it feels like nothing really matters. The small steps, the small tasks that you decide to do every single day, just getting out of the bed, matters. Don't quit just because you feel some resistance. You have to keep moving, even though the move isn't that big. Of course, you can take a rest, but never ever give up and always do something to reach your end goal. And this is the thing. You cannot ever fail unless you choose to give up. As long as you're trying, you're on your journey to success. The day that you decide to quit is the day that you actually fail. A mistake is not failing. A mistake is a lesson. So stop mistaking a mistake for failure. Mistakes are supposed to build you. Every single time you made a mistake in your business or gym journey or whatever, don't think that you failed. Because remember, you cannot fail unless you quit. Think of it like this. Cool, I just learned a lesson and I'm grateful that I learned this so early on. A mistake is not proof of you being stupid or slow. A mistake is proof of you getting a chance to be taught something new. It doesn't matter how dark your life becomes. It doesn't matter how sad you are. Never give up because of a temporary period in your life that feels rough. If you give up in your toughest times, it won't get better. Who stops in hell? Who stops in hell? Who goes through hell and decides to stay there? Nobody. So keep moving until you're out of the hell that you're going through. Always, always move, even if it's the tiniest steps ever. As long as you're getting closer to the finish line, you're winning.